Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to show you how to do these problems. I'm going to try just having the GoPro on the table. We'll see how this works. I'm not sure if I like the framing, but here we go. Okay, so it wants us to determine the oxidation state of all the species, write properly balanced half reactions, identify who's oxidized, who's reduced, and who's the oxidizing agent, and who's the reducing agent. The first step is always oxidation states, and free elements are always 0. So sodium 0, chlorine is 0. When we have compounds, the total compound has to add up to 0. We go through the ones that have no other options. Sodium's in group 1 are always +1. That leaves chlorine, so in order for this to turn out to be 0, that chlorine has to be -1. So we can match up what changes. Sodium changes into sodium +1. That's going up. So we know that the sodium 0 is being oxidized. And the chlorine is going to chlorine -1. So we know that the pure chlorine is being reduced because 0 to -1 is going down. Notice that anything that is oxidized or reduced is coming from the left-hand side of the equation. Also notice that our diatomic molecules have to come as sets of 2. Even over here when I write it down, it's a set of 2. We know that to be oxidized, you lose electrons. Oxidation is a loss of electrons. So if he's losing electrons, somebody has to take them. So whoever he gives the electrons to is going to be reduced. So if sodium is being oxidized, he causes reduction, and we call him the reducing agent. And on the flip side, if chlorine is being reduced, he has to gain electrons. He has to get electrons from somewhere. So whoever he's stealing electrons from loses them. Reduction is gain. He's going to gain electrons from the sodium, so that means that chlorine is going to make sodium be oxidized, so we call him the oxidizing agent. Now all we have left to do is our half reactions. So we take exactly what's on the left of the equation. Sodium 0 is on the left. Oxidation is a loss of electrons. So we take exactly what he turns into on the right, sodium +1, by losing electrons, and then we check for balancing. 1 sodium atom, 1 sodium ion. 0 equals +1 plus -1. That means 0 equals 0. That equation is balanced. Our reduction half reaction, we're going to take chlorine from the left, and notice because he's diatomic, we have to keep that subscript 2. Reduction is a gain of electrons, so he will be taking electrons as a reactant, and he turns into chlorine -1. So he becomes -1 ions. Notice that when he's an ion, he can come in any set of numbers, so there's no subscripts there. Then we check for balancing. If we have 2 atoms, we're going to make a total of 2 ions. But since ions aren't diatomic, they're all just separate by themselves, we have to put a coefficient of 2 in the front to make that balance. Then we have to balance for charge. So if 2 chlorine atoms turn into 2 chlorine ions, to go from 0 to -1, you gain 1 electron each. So if 2 atoms turn into ions, we need to gain a total of 2 electrons. 0 plus -2, so 2 electrons would be a -2 charge, equals 2 times -1. -2 equals -2. Both of these half reactions are balanced for both mass and charge. Alright, I want to skip down to number 3, because number 3 is one of our exceptions. So we're going to start the same way, assigning oxidation numbers. Pure calcium is 0, pure hydrogen is 0. In a compound, calcium is in group 2. He has to be +2. There's no other option, which means to make this work, this is the hydride exception. For hydrogen, the hydrogens have to be -1 each. So we know that calcium is doing something and the pure hydrogen is doing something. Calcium goes from 0 to +2. His number goes up, so he's being oxidized, which makes him the reducing agent. Hydrogen is going from 0 to -1. That number is going down, so he's being reduced, which makes him the oxidizing agent. So if calcium 0 is going to be oxidized, oxidation is a loss of electrons. To become calcium plus 2, he needs to lose a total of 2 electrons. 1 atom, 1 ion. 0 equals plus 2 plus -2, 0 equals 2, or 0 equals 0. That is balanced for both mass and charge. Our reduction half reaction then is hydrogen gas. Again, he is diatomic, so the 2 comes down. He is going to gain electrons, since this is reduction, and turn into hydrogen -1 ions. 2 atoms are going to become 2 ions. Each atom needs to gain 1 electron each, so that's a total of 2 electrons. 2 hydrogens, 2 ions, 0 plus -2 equals -2, and this is also balanced for both mass and charge. Alright, skip down to number 5 with me, because there is something I want to show you down here. We're going to do the same thing and assign numbers. So we have a compound, and a pure element. The pure element gets 0. Potassiums are in group 1, they get +1. Oxygen in a compound, unless it's a peroxide, is going to be -2. This chlorine, to make the potassium chloride equal 0, is going to be -1. Now we need to figure out the charge of this chlorine. We don't have to worry about this coefficient, we can just ignore it. We don't have to worry about this coefficient or this one. We're going to just look at the compound itself. So 1 potassium at +1 each is +1. We don't know what the chlorine is. 2 oxygens at -2 each is -4. So this all has to add up to 0. -4 and 1 is -3, so that chlorine has to be +3. So now when we try to figure out what's being oxidized and what's being reduced, potassium's charge doesn't change. He is called a spectator ion. So we can just ignore him. He's a spectator ion. He doesn't change. Chlorine goes from +3 to -1. So chlorine +3 is changing to -1. That's going down. He's being reduced. So he is the oxidizing agent. And oxygen is going from -2 to 0. So the oxygen -2s are being oxidized, also called the reducing agent. So we have spectator ions in here, and we have oxygen actually being oxidized instead of being reduced, which is a little different. So let's do our oxidation half reaction. We're going to start with the oxygen -2 ions. They're going to turn into pure oxygen by losing electrons. 1 ion can't become 2 atoms, so there has to be 2 ions. Each ion needs to lose 2 electrons to become 0, so that's a total of 4 electrons lost. 2 times -2 is -4. 0 plus -4, -4 equals -4. 2 ions, 2 atoms, balanced for both mass and charge. Our reduction half reaction then is going to be our chlorine. So chlorine +3 is going to gain electrons to become chlorine -1. To go from +3 to -1, you need to gain 4 electrons total. 1 chlorine ion, 1 chlorine ion. +3 plus -4 equals -1, balanced for both mass and charge. So I went pretty quick to try to get these done in under 10 minutes. There's 3 examples for you. There's more questions on page 9 and then some more on page 10. I'm going to finish this answer key. You can pause the video, you can rewind it, double check things, try some of the other equations, and I will scan the answer sheet and throw that up on Google Classroom tomorrow.